This is part 2 of my Costa Rica Camino coast-to-coast hike done in March 2025 with 10 other people from the US, Canada, and England. This video starts on day 5 as we climb higher and higher into the mountains and begin to escape the oppressive heat and humidity of the lower elevations. The total hike will be 170 miles with 22,000 feet of elevation gain over 14 days, starting on the Atlantic coast and ending in Quepos on the Pacific. Well, today is day 5, and we're going to be doing section 6 today. It should be about 11 miles and not as hilly as the previous 4 days have been. Obviously you can see behind me the clear skies, a little bit of overcast, but that typically will burn off, and we'll be walking down into the valley, and from there I'm not sure. So let's see what today holds. Well, we've hit the valley, and it's basically road walking for a stretch, but nice. There's a little bit more shade, and it's relatively flat. Well, we're just finishing up a nice little stop here at this tienda. Got a cold iced tea and some potato chips. Both things tasted awesome. We're about 4 miles into our day, and yeah, almost 5 miles actually. And we're going to head into a plantation and get off the street in a little while. Walking in the plantation.
It's a footprint because you're leaving a footprint on stage number 7. Excellent. So may I take a picture with my mom? Yes. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Perfect.
Passing by this town. It's probably the biggest village that we've been to recently or been through, and I don't know how much farther we have to go, but onward. Our second camping accommodation for the trip, and there's a loft area up there that someone has already claimed. On day 6, I took a recuperation day to get over what I felt was heat exhaustion. This turned out to be a great decision, as I felt strong and back to normal on days 7 through 14. My new trail friend, Jeff Schaller, was kind enough to allow me to use his video and pictures for this day. Day 6 is approximately 15.5 miles from Pejabe to Rio Macho.
Oh, it's growing around the tree.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why these trees are known as matapalos.
Yeah?
Matapalo. Like kilo tree.
Oh, I see. Because they'll strangle the other,
Matapalo.
the host.
Matar es como to kill. The blue flag, along with the Costa Rican flag. This blue flag is the ecological blue flag. So this is like a prize, These people win because of this good practice to produce coffee, along with the natural environment, taking care of the ecological change. So the birds can come here. Not only the birds, but also the animals are here, sharing the space with the coffee farmers. So
How can you tell it's Saturday? Pablo says the coffee plants in the middle of this clearing here among the trees is an attempt to make coffee production more sustainable and plant native species trees to attract the birds.
So it's the morning of day 7, which should be the halfway mark, and it is section 9 that we're doing today, and it should be starting off uphill, climbing a bit, and then some coffee plantations, and should be a relatively easy day, but that all depends on weather, how hot and humid but we're getting a pretty decent start, so we shall see how it goes. Well, I don't want to jinx it, but I feel 100% better. Not 100% back, but I don't know how you calculate that. But it's cooler. We did a uphill pull, and now we're sort of trending downhill. Yesterday's rest and massage and fluids probably helped a great deal. So the hiking is much more pleasant today. And we're on basically a road, which is most of the case. We're hiking down into the valley with Catargo.
The way that they drain the road.
And in August, Catargo is the pilgrimage destination for like 2 million Costa Ricans annually make the trek there. There's a story about a stone found with the Virgin Mary's face on it. A woman found it, put it under her bed, and then she returned the next morning and the stone was gone. So now it has become a pilgrimage site. We've been in sugarcane and now we're moving into coffee. "10 miles today, and we have arrived at our accommodation for the night, which looks like a pretty cool place. I felt much better today. It was a much easier walk as well. Not quite so hot and humid. We're ending at about 12:30, then that helps a lot. So end of section 9 at least, day 7. So this is the halfway point in terms of days. And Buenas. And here is our, wow, this is quite the place. So the morning of day 8, and we're greeted with a nice stiff climb, but it's shady and cool relative to Costa Rican standards. So we've got a long uphill grind to start off with.
Also, we have there the magnificent hummingbird, also known as Talamanca's hummingbird. Yes, this is the green crown. And
we've come out of the cloud forest and we're descending down. We've got beautiful views of the valley and the mountains on the other side. It's quite nice to be out in the sun. I might regret saying that in a little while, but for now it's great. Well, we're out in the open, and over on the other coast, which we're not at the coast obviously, but it seemed much hotter and certainly more humid. Now it is only 10:30 in the morning, so it's likely to get hotter, but the conditions are so much more bearable the further along the trail you get. And certainly as we get closer and closer to the Pacific, they say you get more breeze and more cool temperature and less heat. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. But we've come off the road and off the official Camino onto a side trail that our guide Pablo knows about. And we're heading toward lunch. So we're back in the jungle, but on a sort of smaller, more primitive path.